Hi, I'm Adam.
And I'm Joe.
And together we're the Maladjusted Misfits.
And this is the one where we talk about friends.
And this week we're doing a season 3 bonus episode, baby!
Thank you, Coach Beard.
Oh, that's the wrong show, isn't it? All right, welcome, Misfits, and hello to any new Friends fans that have stumbled across our podcast.
Every week we rewatch the next episode in sequential order because that makes the most sense.
Except this week. This week we're breaking down all of season 3.
And sharing trivia.
And giving our own maladjusted take on everything from Leia fantasies to beach days with birth moms.
And we try and make each other laugh.
And fingers crossed, one of you two.
And soon we'll be starting season 4.
Oh, I know. Are you excited?
I am. It's gone by really fast.
Has it?
Quiet. You know you're having fun. They might not know you're kidding.
Well, today we're going to be doing a full season recap of all of our favorite friends.
As well as presenting totals of our favorite quotes and outfits.
Who wore the most favorite outfits.
And who had the most ironic outfit wins. I'm so excited.
How you doing this week, Joe?
I'm good. I'm really excited because I signed the dotted line.
Yeah.
In a couple weeks, I start a new job.
Yeah.
As the Director of Statistical Analysis and Data Reconfiguration.
I think I know somebody who does that.
Yeah, I'm going to have so many duties, I won't know what to do with myself.
Duties. Duties.
Are you ready for some trivia?
I am ready.
All right.
And this is season 3 trivia.
Season 3 trivia. So, season 3 ran from September 19th, 1996 to May 15th, 1997 with 25 episodes.
Yes, that's accurate.
On September 19th, 1996, tuning in to season 3, episode 1, the one with the Princess Leia fantasy. 26.3 million people tuned in that day.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
The most watched episode of season 3 is the one where Chandler can't remember which sister.
Really?
Yeah, with 29.8 viewers.
I would not have guessed that one.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. And then second place is the one with all the jealousy, and third is the one with the football.
Aww.
The most people tuned in. We had 11 different directors this season.
Oh.
Robbie Benson directed the most with 5 episodes. Gail Mancuso, Terry Hughes both directed 4 each.
Okay.
2 each for Kevin Bright, Steve Zuckerman, Peter Boners, and James Burrows.
Burrows is only down to 1?
2, he's down to 2.
Oh, he's down to 2.
And 1 each for Sam Simon, Michael Lembeck, Shelley Jensen, and Pamela Fryman.
Oh.
Season 3 was the start of HD episodes.
Oh.
So you can see season 2 to season 3, the quality is much better.
Maybe that's one of the reasons I enjoy it better.
I think so too.
Because the other ones do look very brown, very beige.
And blurry.
Yeah, and the blur. You don't notice the blurry till you start watching the newer ones. And then you're like, wow.
And on our giant TV.
Yeah.
How about some Maladjusted Misfits statistics?
All right.
Our most downloaded episode of season 3 was episode 7, the one with the race car bed.
Interesting.
Yeah, followed by season 3, episode 17, the one without the ski trip.
Nice.
And tied for third was season 3, episode 9, the one with the football. And season 3, episode 16, the one with the morning after. So I read something that said people still really liked Friends, but they really love Friends in season 4.
Yeah.
So season 3 is kind of like, I think maybe people pick their favorite episodes to watch.
Right.
And maybe listen to our podcast. 69% of our listeners are from the U.S.
Oh.
5% are in Taiwan.
Well, hello, Taiwan.
And 3% in Australia, Brazil, and the United Kingdom. The number 1 city of listeners is Los Angeles, California.
Wow.
Number 2 is Sydney in New South Wales.
Well, hello to Sydney. And hello to everybody in Los Angeles.
Yep.
Jennifer Aniston, if you're listening. Hello.
We have published over 77 episodes since we started the podcast, and over 7,000 downloads to date.
Wow.
And we'll hit our 2-year anniversary this year in September.
Aw.
That's fun.
It is fun. Are you excited?
I am. I'm having a good time.
As am I.
All right. So, top 3 episodes of season 3.
That's right.
Based on IMDb ratings.
Okay.
The one with football is number 4.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're going up to first place.
We're going to reverse order. So
Right.
tied for 3rd place. The
Right.
one with the football, 8.9 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
The one where no one's ready, 8.9 out of 10, but it had more ratings.
Right.
Number 2, the one with the morning after.
Oh.
9 out of 10.
Yeah, that's
And
a
the
good
number 1 episode, the one with the flashback, 9 out of 10.
Nice.
With more ratings than.
Interesting.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah.
How about our least favorite episode?
Yeah, you ready for these?
Yeah.
So we're working our way up to number 1 again. And so there's 4 because, basically, there's 3 in second place.
Okay.
The one with the jam
Uh-huh.
at 7.8, and the one with the metaphorical tunnel is at 7.8.
Okay.
The one with Ross's thing is at 7.8.
Okay.
And then the lowest ranked episode of season 3, the one with Phoebe's ex-partner. Nobody likes Sex Head, I guess.
It's not our rating.
No.
Yeah. I think that we read somewhere that the ones with Phoebe are not the highest rated
No,
episodes.
they're not. They're not. They're
Yeah.
the first couple seasons. All the ones with Phoebe's name in them.
Yeah.
In the title are the lowest ones. We love you, Phoebe,
We
but
do. Yeah, she's
I feel like she gets better as she
does.
She kind of mellows after she has kids
I
later.
think so too. I think that the writers were still like, "Oh, we don't know what we're doing with Phoebe," and so we'll just
Right.
have her all over the place. So, interestingly, this is the only season without a 2-part episode. However, the one with the morning after can be considered a continuation of the one where Ross and Rachel take a break,
Right.
but they don't say part 1 and 2. So,
Right.
Yep. So, what were your season 3 reactions?
Oh, reactions. We got a lot of those. So we got a lot to talk about. Why don't you start?
All right. I think season 3 is solid.
Yeah.
We see a lot of relationships start, crescendo, and then fizzle. We still have a great evolution of the gang. We have our first bottle episode.
Mm-hmm.
We have our first flashback episode.
Well, the prom video was kind of a
Oh,
flashback.
true. But this one, like the whole episode.
Yeah,
is
there's a whole
flashback.
flashback.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
We learn more about the quirks of the gang and the competitiveness that we didn't know was there.
Right.
The jealousy and the expectations and reality of meeting your long lost family.
Right. Yeah, I think season 2, is when I really started liking the show.
Yeah.
And now, as I reflect on season 3, dare I say this is when I start loving the show?
Maybe.
I mean, all the characters are starting to fill out more, and even though they've always been close friends, you really start to see the ways that they're supporting one another.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And, the teasing and the jabbing, too. But
Again, we have some awesome side characters. They always pick really great actors and awesome side characters. We have Pete, Ginger, Guru Saj, Joey's sisters, silly diplomat Sergey and his interpreter Misha, Marha, the most non-Dutch person, Screaming Tommy, Kate, Lauren, Joanna, Mark and Sophie, Hoshi, Chloe, Isaac, and so many more.
Yeah. A lot of great side characters. I like the insight into the brother-sister dynamic of the Gellers, especially in the football episode, and their teasing throughout the year.
Yeah.
Ross and Rachel still feel like the main focus of the season, especially during their famous and historic breakup.
Right.
And yet the other characters are getting more of their plots on their own, and they're kind of rounding everybody out as characters, like Joey and his Boxing Day run and his love of Kate that I don't really understand, but and Chandler is sordid dating an unknown sister, and the fellas get the chick and the duck. I'm still not sure why I love the chick and the duck, but Marcel annoyed me. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe because chicks and ducks are not unusual pets, but a monkey is very unusual. Maybe in New York City they're unusual.
Yeah.
But...
Now, I think it's just occurring to me in this moment that, Marcel was such a symptom of Ross's depression.
Yeah.
And the Chuck and the Duck are just kind of, oh, they look cute. Let's get a chicken and duck.
I do like how they grow. I wonder if they've kept the same chicken and duck throughout the series.
Well, you're the trivia person. You should find that out.
I will find that out. We also have some good, fun situations. Mm-hmm. You know, Joey teaching dance class was hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Ross's fancy kundus. Hearing the story of Joey throwing Ginger's leg on the fire. Oh, that was solid. Pleh, so the helicopters can read it. The barbershop quartet, we still sing that all the time.
Yeah.
And the giant poking device. Retract the device. Retract the device.
We're still poking him. Yeah. And Phoebe is still Phoebe, her family strangeness keeps expanding. As it will next season, too.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's starting to feel more natural for her. Unless bizarre? Yeah. I don't know. It seems to fit with her more.
Right.
And they're just starting to tease the Chandler and Monica relationship, and I like how they keep that up next season. Mm-hmm. Just kind of little hints here and there, and then...
The characters all go through a lot this season. I mean, Ross and Rachel being the pivotal mid-season breakup, but the friends are there to support each other, like you said earlier, and the Christmas trees get me every single time.
Aw, you and your dead Christmas trees. Every year.
Every year.
We have to do the same thing. But I was looking over my notes from last year's bonus episode, and one of them said that the performances really saved the day, and as the whole cast is so likable and committed to the show, and I think that's applicable to the entire series.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I think if it weren't for these 6 actors, if you would have had a bunch of weird people in there, who knows what. Yeah. I think this cast really helps elevate everything.
The writers are really good at making you feel empathetic for all of them at some point throughout the series.
Right.
Yeah, so. All right, let's do our favorites.
All right, we're going to sum up our favorites.
All right, so favorite line season count. Are you ready for mine?
Yes, I am ready for you.
Okay. Chandler had 6.
Chandler had 6 of your favorite lines.
Yes, Rachel had 6.
Oh my gosh, Rachel was tied with Chandler?
Monica had 3, Joey 2, Ross had 3.
Nice.
Phoebe had 1. And then I had a few side characters. Alice had 1. Guru Saj had 1. Phoebe Sr. had 1. And Pete had 1.
That's right.
How about yours?
Well, Chandler also won mine with 6. And then Ross had 4.
Wow.
Ross was my second.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that. But Ross does have a lot of good realization things that he says. Joey, I had 3 quotes from Joey, 3 from Phoebe, 1 from Rachel, and none from Monica.
No Monica love.
Poor Courtney. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
I'm going to have to do better. And then as far as side characters, listen to this. So Frank Jr. had 2. Chloe had 1. Isaac had 1. The director had 1. Tommy had 1, which has been Stiller.
Yep.
And Dr. Rhodes had 1. And Pete had 1. I like to spread it around a lot.
You do, but I mean, they write the side characters so well that
right.
I think that's, we love all the side characters.
Yeah.
All right, so what are our totals for favorite lines?
All right, so the totals for both of us. Chandler is obviously at number 1 with 12 wins.
12 wins, woohoo!
Rachel and Ross both had 7 apiece.
Ooh, all right.
Joey had 5.
Mm-hmm.
Phoebe had 4.
Okay.
Monica had 3. And the guest actors had a total of 12, which is tied for Chandler.
That's crazy. That's like half the episodes. We picked an extra.
Exactly, yeah.
That's cool. All right, let's do favorite outfit.
All right.
And then I'll tell you if it was ironic or not, too.
Right. So, because our ironic wins, for anybody who doesn't know, is when we pick a bad outfit or a silly outfit, and they win.
So I had Monica 9 times.
9 times?
I liked Monica this season.
Yeah.
Rachel was very close with 7.
Mm-hmm.
Phoebe had 3.
All right.
So Joey had 1 good outfit and 1 ironic outfit for me. Sorry, Ross and Chandler. Not feeling your clothes this one. Yep. Janice, I picked once, ironically.
Yes.
And then Marissa Riabisi, who played one of Rachel's friends,
Betsy.
I picked ironically.
Yeah.
Leslie and Chloe.
Leslie and Chloe.
Yep. How about you?
So Rachel had the most for me. She had 8 wins.
Okay.
Phoebe had 4.
All right.
Monica had 3 best outfits. And then each of the boys all had 1 ironic win for me.
Okay.
All right. So then I picked Isabella Rossellini.
Oh, yeah.
Ginger.
Uh-huh.
Carol.
Uh-huh.
And Bonnie.
All right.
And then Janice, Isaac, and Pete all got an ironic win for me.
Pete's total body cast.
Total body cast.
There's a request on our socials asking for you to do the Zone of Terror.
Okay, I'll do it right now. There you go.
He's doing it. He's doing it. Zone
there
of
you
Terror.
go. Here's what it looks like.
So what's our totals when it comes to outfits?
So the outfit totals, Rachel won with 15.
All right.
Best outfits. Monica got a total of 12.
Mm-hmm.
Phoebe 7.
Mm-hmm.
Joey got 3 with 2 ironics. Chandler and Ross each got an ironic win for me.
Okay.
And the guests won 11 times.
Wow.
With 5 ironic wins.
All right, so almost half of their outfits were ironic.
Yes.
All right, last favorites. Let's talk about our favorite episodes from the season.
All right.
My third place favorite episode is the one where Monica and Richard are just friends.
Okay.
I just really like it. I like when she runs into him. I like the little banter they have. I like the whole scenario. I think it's really funny. My third.
Okay. You're off to a good start.
Second is the one with Frank Jr.
Yeah?
I love Frank Jr. I think he's hilarious. I like his trip to New York. I like how he thinks that she's a hooker.
Well, she will be when he talks to his friends.
That's right. And then my first place has got to go to the one with the hypnosis tape.
Aww.
I love the effects the hypnosis tape has on Chandler. And it's all in the background. Like, nobody really calls it out.
No.
They
just kind of look at him funny, and they all kind of see it, but they don't really say.
Nobody says anything. So that's what I like about it. What are yours?
So I went with third place. I went with the one where Ross and Rachel take a break.
Ooh, all right.
I mean, I like Chloe and Isaac and the lunacy of that episode. Even though they're fighting and he bugs her with the love bug and everything else, and the barbershop quartet and Julio and everything. Number 2, the one with the football.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah,
for sure.
And again, that one's kind of going to tie in with my first one. I really like the ones when they're together almost the whole episode and they're working off each other. I really enjoyed those. And my first place is the one where no one's ready.
Yeah.
I just really enjoy that one too.
You do.
I mean, Ross is kind of a pill in that episode, but
but rightly so. We talked about it. Nobody's ready, and it's very anxious driven.
It's frustrating when nobody's ready.
Right.
I would have just been like, so I'll meet you guys there.
Yeah. All right. Themes we explored this season.
Yes.
All right. Theme 1, non-R&R breakups.
Uh-oh.
A lot of breakups happened.
A lot of breakups.
A lot.
Yeah.
We
I see your list here. This is quite a list.
Joey and Kate. Monica and Julio. Monica and Richard. Again.
Yes.
Monica and Pete.
Aww.
Chandler and Janice. Chandler and Ginger. Chandler and Joanna. Phoebe and Leslie. Again. Phoebe and Vince. Phoebe and Jason. Rachel and Tommy. Ross and Bonnie. And if you count hookups, I guess Ross and Chloe and Joey and Lauren.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. And theme 2, discoveries. Like, there's a Geller cup.
There is a Geller cup. And Monica's had it this whole time.
And Monica's had it just hidden in her closet. She's probably got lights on it and a little shrine built around it. Now, let's see. What other discoveries did we have? Oh, yeah. Joey threw Ginger's artificial leg in the fire.
And then ran away.
Left her there. That's
so mean.
Ross has a kundus.
That's right. That's a discovery.
And one of the bigger ones, Phoebe has a mom. She's got a birth mom.
Our birth mom is alive. Yeah. Theme 3, No one likes the goatee or soul patch.
Nobody did.
Even on social media. So when you posted the meme of Jason with his soul patch, I got the most comments back on that. People were like, yeah, no.
No. And theme 4, Pete did not become the Ultimate Fighting Champion.
He did not.
A podcast listener suggested an alternate future.
Oh, yeah?
That Pete quit to manage the next Ultimate Fighting Champion.
Oh, all right.
But I think that Pete died trying to become the Ultimate Fighting Champion.
I think he's R.I.P. Pete.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Dear Journal, Gunther here again. I know that you're probably tired of me talking about Rachel, and I have been super bummed since she quit, and I still regret that the training Terry suggested did not result in us spending more time together. But today I think I had a bit of luck. That bozo Ross that Rachel was dating had intimate relations with Jasmine's friend Chloe. Apparently, he was trying to prevent Rachel from finding out. What a jerk. But Rachel came in for some coffee, and I happened to ask if she had heard anything about it. The news seems to have broken her heart, but they are broken up now. So, yay! Now I can swoop in and become her knight in shining armor. Once she learns how much I love her, and how much time I spend thinking about her and worshiping her, she'll have to realize she was meant to be mine, as my lover. I will write you tomorrow and let you know what happens. Good night, diary. I love you.
All right, we're back.
We are back.
We're ready to do some side character breakdowns.
Ooh.
First, we have Jack and Judy Geller, Elliot Gould, and Christina Pickles.
Yeah, they weren't in very much of this season.
They weren't. They were in the very beginning because Jack comforts Monica, and Judy shows up in Leia's gold bikini to terrorize Ross.
Oh, that she does. Terrorizes all of us. No. Do you know she just turned 90 the other day? I saw her on IMDb.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
Congratulations, Christina. So then we have Jane Sibbett and Jessica H.
Yes.
You know, Carol and Susan, and they show up with Ben in a Barbie. And then Carol makes the best gesture in the history of television. Yay, Jane.
It is your favorite part ever.
We got a lot of reactions to that on social media, too.
A ton of reactions to that post. Some people, I should have counted how many people were like, what? I never saw that before. And then other people are like, yep, I saw it the first time. So
Great.
We also have Janice. After surprising Chandler in season 2 with her pregnancy, Chandler meets Janice again online, anonymously.
Oh.
She's his bing bong partner. And they start dating while she gets a divorce until, that changes.
And then we have Malcolm.
Yeah.
That's right. David Arquette shows up to stalk Phoebe. I don't. Where do we think Malcolm is now? I think he's wearing Ursula's skin somewhere. I don't.
Yeah.
It was not the best thought out episode.
No. And I think we talked about how the writers and the creators are like, yeah, that's our cringiest episode.
Yeah. It's funny because David Arquette is like that fine line between cute and innocent, but creepy, And you could see him going super creepy.
Yep. We have the great Frank Jr.
Mm-hmm.
He visits his sister in the city, then brings his fiancée Alice along so Phoebe can try and split them up.
And then Dr. Green shows up to take R&R out for dinner, and he does not tip.
No.
We learn about boat cancer. It's fun.
Mae Whitman shows up as Bluebird Sarah, and Dr. Geller breaks her leg.
Oh.
But she does get to go to space camp.
Sort of. Not really.
I'm an alien.
They could rent Space Camp. Joshua's in that.
Oh, that's true.
Then we have the Tribbiani sisters, who kind of mess with Chandler a little bit.
Yeah, they do.
They got a few issues going on.
Oh, Mark comes in.
Yeah.
Successfully splits up R&R with the help of Chloe.
And Chloe. Why is Chloe so much more fun than Mark? Isaac's fun too. I don't know that.
I think because Mark is kind of like, no, of course not. I have a girlfriend. I'm not trying to break you guys up.
Right.
I'm not interested in you. And Chloe is just, I am interested in you, and I don't care if you're going out with someone else.
That's got to be it.
Julio and Jean at the Moonlight Diner provide Monica with all the ill-advised side steps.
Yes. And Richard Burke showed up again for a fling.
Yeah, he's just there for a small fling.
Yeah.
Shaved his mustache.
Yeah.
It was weird.
We'll see him again.
Yeah. We meet Alice, Frank Jr.'s middle-aged fiance, adorably played by Deborah Jo Rupp. Yeah, she's perfect.
When you cast somebody who looks cute and adorable and smiley, it doesn't look like, I'm trying to hook up with an 18-year-old. And Pete Becker, Jon Favreau, slowly becomes attractive to Monica, only for his focus to drift to becoming the ultimate fighting champion.
He ruined it. The director, Kate, Lauren, joined Joey in the theater for solid fun with Boxing Day.
Yep. Ben Stiller shows up to yell at people and animals.
Bonnie, the very free-spirited, played by Christine Taylor, drives Rachel crazy.
Yeah. Tons of other people. We have Sophie, Joanna, Pete Boner says a person in the wrong seat, Jasmine, Jason, Vince, Guru Saj, Chandler's inappropriate boss Doug, Isabella Rossellini, Robin Williams, Billy Crystal, and the always fantastic James Michael Tyler as Gunther.
That's right. And finally, Terry Garr as Phoebe Sr., dropping some truth bombs. We probably missed somebody, but we love all the extras and the side characters.
Yeah, we do love all the side characters. They're so much fun.
So let's do our favorite side character quotes.
All right, well, I'll start.
Okay.
So I had Pete Becker. Well, let me ask you a question. Am I the ultimate fighting champion?
I gotta go with Guru Saj. Whoa, that's supposed to be a duck, right? Because otherwise, this is way out of my league.
And then I had Dr. Rhodes.
Yep.
Well, that's not a third nipple. First of all, it's on your ass.
I gotta go with Phoebe Sr. I wanted to tell you yesterday, but I was kind of feeling floopy.
My favorite Chloe line, what are you, married? Because that's okay.
And then another for Pete Becker. I'm not saying I could beat Superman, but kids are stupid.
Yeah. We begin and end with Pete Becker.
All right. Are we ready for some character breakdowns?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to start with Joey.
We're starting Joey this time.
Joey season 3. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Episode 1, Joey and Janice's Day of Fun. And she survived.
Yeah, and it was Bat Day.
Episode 2, he wears everything Chandler owns. Could he be wearing any more clothes? And encourages Ross to drink the fat.
Yes.
Episode 3, he talks Monica out of going to the sperm bank by sharing how he saw Monica's future with Hoyt.
Hoyt.
That's a name.
Yeah, it is. It's my name, for real.
No. It's not.
I'm lying.
Episode 4 has Phoebe pose as his agent, but fires her before he blows his pretty dumb brains out. Episode 5, he attempts to build an entertainment unit and lay bathroom tile for Monica in really tight Sergio Valente jeans.
Yeah, he does build a unit.
He does.
A little too much unit.
Tries to take Chandler out in the process. Episode 6, in the flashback, we see he strips naked when Monica offers him lemonade.
That's the weirdest thing ever.
Episode 7, he helps Monica return the race car bed and catches Janice kissing her ex-husband.
Yeah.
Episode 8, fashions a long poking device to check and see if ugly naked guy is still alive.
That's right. He does do that.
Episode 9, he plays football, tells Marha that the Netherlands is a made-up place where Peter Pan lived.
Nope, we've been to the Netherlands.
Yeah.
I didn't see Peter Pan anywhere.
I didn't either. Episode 10, he gets a job selling Christmas trees and cheers up Phoebe with all the leftover Charlie Brown trees.
And he touches Joe's heart.
Episode 11, he gets excited when Chandler says he thinks he's falling for one of his sisters, then allows Cookie to punch Chandler when he can't remember who Mary Alice is.
Oh, I still don't know which one. I took pictures of her. I still probably couldn't pick her out of a lineup.
Episode 12, he's caught in a lie on his resume when he's asked to teach dancers a number for a Broadway musical, Steppity Step Jazz Hands.
Steppity Step, box step, jazz hands. Easy peasy.
Episode 13, he trades books with Rachel and gets sad when Beth gets sick.
Oh, he does.
Episode 14, he confesses that he threw Ginger's leg in a fire and then ran away without his shoes.
Oh, that's a bad mistake.
In episode 15, he eats a jar of olives and shares a quirk with Joe. Yabble dabble, yabble dabble, yabble dabble.
One of us.
Episode 16, he eats organic wax while trapped in Monica's bedroom with Chandler, Phoebe, and Monica. Episode 17, he uses the underwire from Phoebe's bra to open the locked cab and spells "pla" so the helicopters can read it.
Yeah, I think it helped.
It did. They were rescued shortly after. Episode 18, unsuccessfully talks Frank Jr. out of marrying Alice and then becomes his best man. Changes the hypnosis tape to talk Chandler into making him cheese sandwiches every day and buying him hundreds of dollars worth of pants.
I wonder if he was out of pants
or he wanted some expensive pants. I don't know.
He just had those tight pants left. If he eats a bunch of cheese sandwiches, those aren't going to fit anymore.
Episode 19, he meets Kate on the production of Boxing Day and doesn't like her.
No.
Episode 20, he ends up in bed with Kate, only to be rejected by her the next day.
Kate.
Episode 21, he buys a chick for Chandler.
Oh, that sounds bad when you say it that way.
Right? Frank Jr. would be like, cool. Episode 22 isn't the worst thing about the play Boxing Day and loses Kate to a soap opera in L.A.
Aw.
Episode 23 tries to help Ross figure out what is too wrinkly to be a mole.
Yo.
Episode 24, he ad-libs lines with Billy Crystal.
Nice.
And tricks Monica into thinking Pete is winning.
No!
And episode 25, he begs everyone to play strip poker, ends up losing almost everything in Strip Happy Days game, but only lets you get a peek at the good stuff. And gets some sandy mermaid boobs.
It's not as fun as it sounds.
All right, favorite Joey quotes.
All right.
Mine is, put your hands together. From the Jam episode.
Yeah. I like his, when he's talking about The Shining, and he goes, all blank and no blank makes blank a blank blank.
I can't believe she cracked your code. I like when he says, I'm pretty tired from lugging all the trees. And Chandler goes, no.
And I like when he calls up and is like, hey, yeah, you guys got any of those baby chicks? Because I was watching this commercial on TV. Man, those things are cute.
I like in Boxing Day when she keeps yelling, Vic, and he goes, in a minute.
Oh, and of course, probably one of my favorite lines from the season. Look at me. I'm Chandler. Could I be wearing any more clothes? Maybe if I wasn't going commando.
Joey had some fun this season.
Yeah.
He teaches Broadway dancers steppity step jazz hands. He stars in Boxing Day. He falls in love with his co-star Kate and then loses her. He shows what a great friend he is when Monica and the sperm bank. Phoebe with the Christmas trees. Advising Frank Jr. to hold on to his love for Mrs. Knight.
Well, I want it. Yeah, I feel like Joey was not completely fleshed out during the first couple seasons, but I feel like this year he really got a lot more definition. He experienced unrequited love for the first time and grew as an actor, maybe. Right. He showed that he was a generous friend while retaining his goofball qualities.
Right.
And I really like that. So Ross in season 3, he starts the season in a happy relationship with Rachel. So much so that he confides his Princess Leia fantasy only for it to be sabotaged. He'll get used to this. Then he grows a bit snippy as he tries to get everyone to a museum event on time. And he fights with Rachel. This is the first time. This is fight number 1.
Fight number 1. Episode 2, fight number 1.
Right. Episode 3, Ross teaches Chandler the old hug and roll. Tiff with Rachel, number 1.
Oh, yeah. Tiffs are a little bit different than fights.
Yeah. Not quite as drastic.
Yes.
Episode 4, he gets all hot and bothered by Ben playing with a Barbie.
Yeah.
When he should be dressing up like B and playing T. Episode 5, he bumps Isabella Rossellini off his laminated hall pass list and regrets it.
She's going to sleep with that coffee guy over there.
Yeah. Episode 6, in a flashback, Ross is so upset by Carol's lesbianism that he nearly does the no pants dance with Phoebe.
I know, that was weird.
And 7, Ross shows up Dr. Green by tipping, which is a low bar.
Right.
But then they bond over Bobby. Tiff with Rachel number 2.
2 tiffs and 1 fight so far.
That's right. Okay, in episode 8, he leaves Ben with Rachel, which results in Monica Bang. Before he pokes ugly naked guy with the rest of the friends, and then he has a tiff with Rachel number 3.
Oh.
Episode 9, he plays for the Geller Cup on Thanksgiving. Tiff with Rachel number 4.
Because he didn't pick her?
Yeah.
And tells her to go long.
Episode 10, he breaks Mae Whitman's leg before going all Bluebird.
It's Brownbird.
Brownbird?
Yeah.
Oh,
Brown
before
bird
going
Ross.
all Brownbird. Then Ross rightly places Mark instantly in the competition category. Tiff with Rachel number 5.
Ooh.
The tiffs are adding up quickly. Episode 12, being overly possessive, he sends Rachel an entire Hallmark store and a barbershop quartet. Fight with Rachel number 2.
Ooh.
Episode 13, Ross mostly reacts to people reading books he's already read.
He took the episode off that time.
He's like, I don't want to have another fight. But then he follows that up by attending a fashion seminar with Rachel, resulting in fight number 3. The next episode, Rachel is so busy that Ross plans an impromptu picnic at her office, only to go full shemp and get kicked out, which leads to fight number 4, which leads to... No, a break from us.
Oh, no.
Episode 16, after getting Chloe'd,
Hey.
Ross tries to prevent Rachel from finding out about his indiscretion, but she is told by Gunther, which leads to fight number 5, which is a knockdown drag-out that the friends are stuck in the bedroom listening to.
Yeah.
Episode 17, the R&R divide splits the group, much like the Civil War. And I mean the Marvel Civil War, not the American Civil War. And as the group plans on going shopping on the slopes with Rachel, they get stuck at a rest stop with no gas. Ross helps them out, but Rachel does not care. Episode 18, Ross, after losing Rachel, becomes Frank Jr.'s ring bearer. 19, as Rachel moves on, she gives Ross a box of his stuff, except his tiny t-shirt, which he takes in a huff. Tiff number 4. Then he returns the shirt.
Aw.
In episode 20, Ross tells his sister that she inherited a dollhouse and puts out a fire in Phoebe's handmade dollhouse. In episode 21, he misses a television appearance to help Rachel in distress.
Aw.
In episode 22, no one trusts Ross as he tries to warn them all about the pressure cooker that is Tommy. Man! Episode 23, the stress from Rachel leads to an unknown growth on Ross's posterior, or acundus. A guru cuts it off for him after modern medical science fails him. Episode 24, after accompanying his sister to watch her boyfriend get destroyed at an ultimate fighting competition, he starts dating Bonnie.
Aw.
In episode 25, during a visit to the beach, Ross flirts with Rachel until Bonnie shows up. Rachel talks said Bonnie into shaving her head, which leaves into a flirty tiff number 5 with Rachel.
All right, what are our favorite Ross quotes? You go first.
Yeah, well, if that's the rule this weekend.
That is a really good Ross line. I like the one when they're playing football. All right, enough geography for the insane, okay?
Yeah. I like when Carol chides him for sleeping with another woman, and he goes, "Oh, you're one to talk."
I like when Chloe the next day says, "Oh, you must be so excited." He goes, "Yes, I am. One of the many things I'm feeling."
My God, can't a guy send a barbershop quartet to his girlfriend's office anymore?
And I like it when he goes, "You bug me." So, what were your thoughts on Ross?
Well, at the end of the season, the R&R quarrel counter is at 5 tips and 5 fights.
Wow.
Not the best percentage of 25 episodes. As always, Ross is a magnet for turmoil, whether it's picking fights with Dr. Green or breaking little girls' legs. Ross seems perpetually trapped between his Geller insanity and his desire to be a nice guy. But that's how he became the awkward neurotic we all love.
It's true. Oh, Ross. He starts off the season okay, but as time goes on, he self-sabotages his relationship over and over again.
And over and over.
And by mid-season, it crashes and burns. He accurately assumed Mark was going to drive a wedge, but then sledgehammered it into place with Chloe.
Yeah.
He starts to move on by the end of the season, but Rachel's there to make sure his nails are painted and ready for the next big fight. Are you ready to break down Chandler?
Well, you're going to break down Chandler. Yeah. I'm ready to listen.
Oh, okay. All right. Episode 1, he scares Ross with oversharing how his mom pops into his head when he's having sex. And you don't know.
You don't know. Nobody knows that.
Episode 2, he steals the essence of the chair from Joey. Episode 3, he learns the unspoken ins and outs of dating while also learning the hug and roll from Ross, but ends up spinning Janice off the bed.
Whoops.
Episode 4, he tried to get over his fear of commitment by going through the metaphorical tunnel, but he scares Janice, acts like a goof, and gives the girls the good ice cream. Episode 5, he almost gets killed by Joey's drill, has his bedroom door cut in half, and gets varnish stuck to his pants.
Ooh.
He giggles at Isabella Rossellini, too. Episode 6, in the flashback, the romance that is Monica and Chandler smolders with a long towel hug.
Oh, and it's soft, too.
And he almost hooks up with Rachel in her dreams.
Yeah.
In episode 7, he makes fun of Monica's race car bed, but secretly loves it, while being oblivious to the mattress king stealing his woman.
Aww.
In episode 8, he confronts Janice, then is sad that Janice goes back to her husband, and sings Lionel Richie with Phoebe.
Yeah.
In episode 9, he plays football with the gang, attracts the attention of the Dutch Marha, and gets flashed by Phoebe.
Oh.
In episode 10, he bugs Ross with his cowlick, witnesses Sarah's leg breaking, helps Rachel develop the fear to quit her job, and provides the alien voice for Sarah's space camp.
Yes, he does. It's fun.
Episode 11, he gets drunk on green vodka jello shots at Joey's birthday, fools around with Mary Angela, can't pick Mary Angela out of a lineup.
Oh, no.
Yells at Joey's grandmother and gets punched by Cookie.
His grandmother's a little annoying.
Yeah. Episode 12, he invites Ross to his cousin's bachelor party, gets a naked girl pen, and makes Joey update his resume. In episode 13, he's the first to see Phoebe's boyfriend's junk.
Oh, yeah.
And talk shining code with Ross and Joey.
Mm-hmm.
In episode 14, he meets Ginger, is a little put off by her artificial leg, but she dumps him for nothing. And at the end of the episode, has a nubbinectomy and maybe loses his sarcastic powers?
No, we've learned that he's got them back.
Yeah. In episode 15, stalks Chloe the copy girl until he realizes that that's the only color that comes in.
Aww.
In episode 16, he tries to help Ross discover the trail from Chloe to Rachel, then gets trapped in Monica's room with Joey, Phoebe, Monica, while R&R argue all night.
Aww.
In episode 17, the stress makes him start smoking again, or still. He goes on an almost ski trip, gets winded going for help, does an impression of Shelley Winters from the Poseidon Adventure to break the tension.
We still haven't watched that.
No, we haven't. In episode 18, he gets a hypnosis tape from Rachel to help him quit smoking and becomes a strong, confident woman. In episode 19, he prevents Ross from getting peep eye and encourages him to move on. In episode 20, he goes out with Joanna, a big dull dud with mascara goop, and unable to say to her face that he doesn't want to see her again, sees her again, and then gets a nipple twisted into telling her the truth, only to say, we should do it again sometime.
And they do.
She comes back.
The return of Joanna.
In episode 21, he gets a chick and then later a duck to prevent them from being put to sleep.
Aww.
So I have a really quick story. When I was little, my neighbor's dog had puppies, and I was like 6 or 7.
Right.
And she didn't find homes for him, and so they were going to take him to the shelter, the dog pound, right? And so she took the box of puppies in to the shelter, and she comes back out with the box of puppies. And my mom was like, what happened? I thought you were going to leave the dogs. And she goes, I can't. If they don't find homes for them by the end of the week, they put them to sleep. And so they were like, blah, 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 arguing. And then I was like, what's so bad about that? And they turned around and look at me, and I was like, why can't the puppies take a nap?
Why can't the puppies sleep?
So for a long time, I thought when you got put to sleep that you just took a nap.
You just got put to sleep.
Yeah, you took a nap. So
cute little JoJo.
In episode 22, he goes to see Joey's play, asks to borrow Rachel's head and Monica's chest, and tells Tommy to step away from the duck.
Yeah.
Episode 23 tells Ross it's too fancy to be a pimple, gives him his nubbinectomy doctor's information, goes to Pete's house, and doesn't know how to hide very well.
Yep.
In episode 24, he gets smacked on the ass by his new boss, Doug, stands up to him, and then caves to the peer pressure. In episode 25, he pesters Monica about how come she wouldn't date him, makes fun of Rachel's giant hat, picks strip poker as the fun group activity, and most likely is the one that made Joey into a sexy mermaid.
Why would you not?
Are you ready for our Chandler favorite
Yeah,
quotes?
you go first.
Either that, or you just turned him on and sent him off to a stripper.
It says here that a Muppet got whacked on Sesame Street last night. Where exactly were you around 10-ish?
I like when Rachel's trying to get him to call Joanna, and she's like, she's driving me crazy. And he goes, oh, well, give me the phone then.
And I like when he's drunk on the Jell-O shots and says, okay, how many of that girl are you seeing? When Joey's 7 sisters come in the room.
And I have to go with step away from the duck.
And then one of my all-time favorite lines that I say very often.
Yes.
I'm not yanking you.
Chandler, he had some ups and downs this season.
Yeah.
He goes back to Janice. I think he really loves her. But he gives her up so that she can go back to her family. He dates cutie Ginger. I thought she was adorable. I wonder if he called her after he had his nubbinectomy. Dates Joanna to my surprise. Takes up smoking. Becomes the devil or has a goatee.
Yeah.
Still searching for love. And ends up the season wondering why he and Monica cannot get together.
Yeah. He's, like you said, he starts off in love with Janice. Janice! And then he becomes a nervous wreck when his friends break up. He's always quick-witted and awkward. But he seems to grow more this season, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, he eventually gives in to Doug, but he stands up for himself.
He does, yep.
I mean, we all know Matthew Perry was having personal issues during this season and throughout the series.
Yeah.
But he is so effortlessly funny and inhabits Chandler. Don't look at me.
Okay.
I'm going to hide my face down here. Okay. He's so effortlessly funny and inhabits Chandler so completely that it's a testament to his talent that he could perform while battling those issues.
Yeah.
And he's still hilarious.
He's so funny, yeah. He's amazing. He's always has been and will be my favorite part of Friends.
Only took me 5 times to get through that.
Are you ready to give Phoebe some love?
I am ready to give Phoebe... Are you ready to hear some Phoebe love?
I am.
All right, so Phoebe starts out season 3 by singing about Tony Danza and explaining the Princess Leia fantasy to Rachel and teasing Ross. In episode 2, she's the only one ready on time until she gets hummused. Episode 3, after being followed by Ursula's stalker, she dates the stalker, and it's David Arquette, but it still turns out to be a bad idea.
Yeah, not the best episode.
Episode 4, after forgetting a message, Phoebe plays phone agent to help Joey with auditions.
Yep.
Episode number 5, when Frank Jr. comes to visit Phoebes, she has trouble bonding with her estranged half-brother until he gropes her coworker. Then they work it all out. Episode 6, in the past, Phoebe doesn't tell Monica that she's moved out. And then she makes out with Ross for a few seconds. Next episode, Phoebe punches Joey in the face and forges Monica's signature for the wrong bed. Next, she helps poke ugly naked guy after she assumes that she killed him by going to the dentist.
That sentence is weird.
Yeah, when you phrase it like that, it's like, oh yeah, that is her plot. Episode 9, she plays a game of Turkey Day football and flashes her friends. Episode 10, in a very special Xmas episode, Phoebe tries to save dead trees from the chipper. And I don't mean Chip Matthews' crotch rocket. Episode 11, Phoebe makes it with a charming yet noisy man upstairs until he is heard making noises with someone else.
Aww.
Episode 12, she watches Joey's bad dancing before explaining the empty vase poem to everyone. Episode 13, Phoebe dates a guy that won't keep his mouse in the house. Episode 14, an old singing partner resurfaces to steal a smelly cat from Phoebe.
Aww.
In the next episode, in another line of dates, Phoebe goes out with a silly diplomat that doesn't speak any English and is a bad friend while on a double date with Monica. Episode 16, she gets trapped in the bedroom elevator. She gets trapped in the bedroom eating wax as R&R fights. Episode 17 is the designated driver for the ski trip but neglects to fill up the tank with gas. She offers up her bra in sacrifice. Episode 18, Phoebe is surprised to learn that Frank Jr. is engaged to his home ec teacher and tries to break them apart, but their love is too pure for her meddling. In episode 19, she suggests Mississippi as a state for a billionaire and plays Recliner Showdown with Chandler. Episode 20, after Monica has a tantrum about her dollhouse, Phoebe makes her own, but due to poor planning, it catches on fire. In episode 21, she suggests skates for the Moonlight Diner, figures out Pete's scheme for wooing Monica with a restaurant, and almost tries to warn Monica, but she never does get it.
Just go, you'll never get it.
Episode 22, Phoebe stays on hold for the entire episode. Episode 23, this week she is happily stuck between a Vince and a Jason until they both dump her.
Aww.
Episode 24, she introduces Ross to Bonnie and has to tell Rachel Bonnie was bald. Was. And in episode 25, finding a friend of her father's is in Montauk. Phoebe instigates a beach trip where she finds out dead Lily isn't her birth mom, but Terry Garr is.
Aww. All right. What are some of your favorite Phoebe quotes?
So first I'm going to go with a song that she wrote about a friend of hers. Jingle bitch screwed me over. Go to hell, jingle whore. Go to hell, go to hell, go to hell, hell, hell.
So I wrote that as one of mine, and then I realized that you wrote it. So I had to find something else. I like when she goes, well, if you really, really want it, then it's okay.
And I like the one in the flashback when she's explaining to Monica she moved out and everybody knows. She says, that was supposed to be a good thing. I forget why.
I like in the bottle episode when she goes, I got the hummus.
And in the dollhouse episode when she goes, well, nobody wants a ghost.
And then Jason is sensitive, but Vince has the body, and it's really just about the math. So what were your thoughts on Phoebe this season?
Despite Phoebe being occasionally irritating, I think we all start to appreciate Phoebe's quirkiness. Mm-hmm. You know, sure, she'll date anyone and flip her convictions like a spastic gymnast, but you can't predict what is ever going to come out of her mouth. And I think that's her funniest attribute.
Yeah. Phoebe gets to meet some of her family this season. You know, she spent all last season trying to meet her father, and she never does.
Yeah.
But she does get to meet her half-brother, Frank Jr., And he's Phoebe in male form. You know, it's like you cannot deny that they're related.
Right.
She meets her birth mom. She dates a few awkward, mismatched men along the way.
Yeah.
Sergey, Mouse back in the house guy.
Yeah.
Vince and Jason. I think the writers are confused on who Phoebe still is.
Yeah.
And I don't think she's solidified until later seasons.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think they started out kind of going, and then we want to have a quirky character whose history is nutso.
Yeah.
But that's all they really had.
Right.
And as far as her dating goes, I think they wanted her to end up back with David, but that didn't work out in the end.
All right. Are you ready for some Monica?
Yeah, I need a little harmonica in my life.
All right, in episode 1, Monica has insomnia as a result of her breakup with Richard, but is comforted by her dad when she finds out he's just as miserable as she is. In episode 2, when she's supposed to be getting ready for Ross's event, she goes a little nuts hearing a message from Richard, old or new, beeps into his answering machine and makes the outgoing message about her PMS.
Oh, that was so funny.
In episode 3, she tries to get over Richard by making jam, learns it's an expensive hobby, and decides to get artificially inseminated until Joey paints her a picture of what she really wants.
Yeah, you know what's not expensive?
What?
Children.
Right. Without a job. She didn't have a job at the time either.
No.
In episode 4, she provides support to Chandler while he navigates his relationship with Janice. Episode 5, she makes Joey replace her bathroom tile after he shows her how dirty it really is and doesn't make a celebrity list because first she needs a boyfriend. In the next episode, we learn in the flashback that she was instantly attracted to Joey but loses interest when he strips after she offers him lemonade.
Well, yeah, that's weird.
Episode 7, she gets a new mattress from the Mattress King, but the wrong one is delivered, and we discover her hidden middle name is Falula.
That's not actually her
I
name.
know.
I'd be like, look, that's not my signature.
MEG are her initials. I don't know that we ever find out what her middle name is, but...
No.
In episode 8, Monica helps Rachel babysit Ben, bangs his head into a post, rips the head off Rainy Day Bear, and is devastated when she thought she wrecked Ross's baby. In episode 9, she mocks Ross into playing football by showing him the Geller Cup she fished out of the lake in 1984.
Nice.
She tells Rachel to go long, tackles Chandler, and de-pants Joey. Stays out on the field in the dark, holding the football until it's late. Until it starts snowing. Sorry.
I think they're still there.
Yeah. In episode 10, she gets re-addicted to brown bird cookies from her dealer brother and helps Joey surprise Phoebe with the dead Christmas trees.
Do you know they have Thin Mint Frosties now?
No.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Why do I have to be on a diet when they have Thin Mint Frosties?
I don't know.
In episode 11, commiserates with Rach about her lousy job while wearing fake boobs, gets kissed by Chandler when he is drunk, and has to listen to Phoebe get it on with noisy neighbor upstairs. In episode 12, goes out with jerky jerk Julio, is dense about poetry, but gets back at him with a witty barbershop quartet.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, Mr. Pretentious.
The next episode, she bumps into Richard, goes out for an innocent bite, turns it into being racquetball buddies, and has one last game with him. In episode 14, she supports the gang, encourages Phoebe to talk to her ex-partner, makes fun of Joey for throwing Ginger's leg on the fire, and tells Chandler that Ginger's the whole package. In episode 15, goes on a double date with Phoebe to date his translator Misha, and goes to the Rainbow Room with coupons.
Your guy can't even say coupons.
In episode 16, becomes a waxing girl and instantly regrets it. Gets trapped in her bedroom with Joey, Chandler, and Phoebe while R&R hash it out. Episode 17, almost goes on a ski trip, points out her non-breasts, takes Rachel to get penny tampons, and tells Chandler to stop smoking. In episode 18, gets asked out by Pete Becker with a $20,000 check, goes to Rome on her first date, and somehow is not reported as a missing person.
She probably told everybody she was leaving.
Yeah, but they were like walking out, going to get pizza. She didn't know they were going to Rome. And episode 19 continues to date Pete even though she is still not attracted to him and eventually tells him this. Episode 20 inherits the dollhouse from her crotchety old bitch aunt. Gets mad at Phoebe for trying to make it fun instead of realistic. Is caught pleasuring herself in the shower massager by her brother.
Ew.
In episode 21, has to wear roller skates while working. Pete buys her a restaurant. She's reluctant to take it and discovered that he does give her feelings. In episode 22, goes to see Joey's play with her boyfriend Pete, cuddles Chandler on the couch at Central Perk, and witnesses Tommy scream at the chick in the duck. In episode 23, she waters Pete's plants and then is confused when she thinks he might propose to her, is disappointed when she finds out he actually wants to become the ultimate fighting champion.
That would be disappointing.
Right? In episode 24, she struggles to support Pete as he tries to reach his goal of an ultimate fighting champion. Eventually has to break up with him because he's concussed and stubborn. In episode 25, repeatedly gets asked by Chandler why he's not dating material, plays Strip Happy Days game, and tells Rachel that Ross is flirting with her too. Some favorite Monica quotes. I already said it, but it's one of my favorites. Old or new? Old or new?
It's the panickiness in her voice.
Yeah.
That makes it fun. And I like when she's all sad because of Richard, but can spare the time to go, or maybe to a galaxy far, far away.
I like in the flashback when Chandler says that he thinks there's nothing wrong with her and that she's perfectly dateable. And she goes, I think so.
And I like when she's talking about Chandler's boss slapping his ass and she's like, I got to tell you, I think it's okay to be that guy.
I like when she's talking to Phoebe and she goes, does this have to do with Chandler and that sock he keeps by his bed?
No, but let's come back to that. And of course, her reaction to her aunt's death. Yes, yes, yeah.
Monica has a lot of ups and downs this season. She has a fling again with Richard, but cannot go down that road again.
No.
She finds and dates Pete, but then he goes crazy. She gets pestered by Chandler to date her. She does become unemployed again, but we never get a resolution there because Pete bought her that restaurant and then they break up. And
yeah. They just kind of start season 4 with it being a non-issue.
She shows her true competitive nature and really kicks butt in the football game. I'm not sure why she was obsessed with the dollhouse, but I'm super creeped out about her brother seeing her in the shower.
Well, there was a flaming dollhouse between them.
That's true.
From Richard to Jam to Sperm to football to Pete. She did have quite a year.
Yeah.
I wish that she would have trash talked the other Ultimate Fighters a little bit.
Yeah.
Gone full tilt competitive Monica during that whole little thing. That would have been fun for a little bit. Till Pete got, killed. Or not killed, but until he gets beat. And I wish the dollhouse incident would have taught her to mellow out a titch.
Yeah.
They seem to be lacking that little closure for her. Right. Oh, I was being my Aunt Sylvie.
Yeah.
But Courtney is always fun. She always brings an energetic, good time to Monica.
And I think she was super cute this season, too. She had such weird outfits and hair last season, and this year she was super cute.
So season 3 is when their outfits start definitely getting better.
Yes, for sure.
We're going to have some hard times coming up in the later seasons picking outfits. So, you ready for Rachel?
I'm ready.
Last but not least, Rachel Green. She starts the season trying to get her boyfriend to share his sexual fantasies so she can take part in said fantasies, even though they're Star Wars related. And if I could finish this list right now, she'd be my favorite character.
Aww. Oh, I get it what you're doing. Never mind.
Yeah.
I take back the aw.
Oh. Because, never mind. Even in episode 2, Rachel reacts normally to being yelled at like a child by Ross.
Yeah.
She should have let him drink a little bit of the fat.
It wouldn't have hurt him.
Yeah. Episode 3, she tries to warn Phoebe off the stalker and Monica off the sperm donor. In episode 4, Rachel helps Chandler through the tunnel. Oh, sorry, metaphorical tunnel. And learns Ross used to cross-dress as a child. In the next episode, she encourages Ross to hit on Isabella Rossellini.
I'm sorry, I just don't have popcorn.
Episode 6, she flashes back to imagining a rendezvous with Chandler despite having snubbed him in the bar, which I'm not sure I quite understand. Episode 7, she has dinner with Ross and her dad, then breakfast too, as she needs them to get along, and then learns to be careful what you wish for as they bond in the act of teasing her. Episode 8, she watches Monica bang while babysitting Ben and helps skin a teddy bear to hide the evidence. In episode 9, Rachel gets picked last for football.
Aww.
In the next one, instead of becoming a better waitress, she quits Central Perk. In episode 11, a cute boy gets her job at Bloomies. In episode 12, because of said cute boy, Rachel becomes blitzed by a barrage of bequests by a baffled boyfriend.
Oh my goodness.
And she ignores Ross's concerns. In episode 13, she reads The Shining for the first time and spoils Little Women. Next, she goes to a fashion lecture with Ross for a pre-fight show. In episode 15, she is so busy at Bloomingdale's that she had no time for Ross. When Ross gets all Ross about it, she dumps Ross and has Mark come over for shits and giggles. Episode 16, regretting the dumpage, she makes up with Ross until she learns about the Chloe situation. Then she keeps her friends locked up during a fight. Unintentionally. Episode 17, done with Ross, she plans a ski trip for her friends. Ross eventually shows up to help, and then they go shopping without him. Episode 18, she witnesses Chandler being more feminine than normal and is excited about Monica's billionaire love interest. Episode 19, after learning Ross was right about Mark, she dates him. And she gives Ross his dinosaur junk back, but not his t-shirt. Episode 20, Rachel sets Chandler up with her boss and lives to regret it. Episode 21, after Monica breaks her rib all sexy, Rachel prevents Ross from appearing on TV, unintentionally. Episode 22, after Ross has a date to Joey's show, Rachel dates an aggressive Ben Stiller to just not lose face.
Right.
Episode 23, after seeing Chandler and Joey checking Ross's ass for a groundhog, Rachel is impressed with both Phoebe working in the field and Monica's maybe coming proposal. In episode 24, she becomes terribly upset when Phoebe sets Ross up with a woman with hair. And in episode 25, Rachel ends the season doing her best to break up Ross and Bonnie, even though she has no idea if she wants Ross back or not.
Yeah. It's best to break people up when you're not sure what your intentions are.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to date him. Let me break him up.
All right. What are some of your best Rachel quotes?
When we were discussing the teddy bear.
Yeah.
She said, "Oh, it's just like a bloodbath in here today."
I like when she says to Ross, "Who are you talking to when you do that?"
One of your favorites. Uh-huh. Okay, if I stop playing with Joey and Chandler, can I play with Mark?
Oh, in the Monica Bang episode, yeah, if it's not a headboard, it's just not worth it.
Ooh. And, yeah, because that's why you won't get Isabella Rossellini. Geography.
And my favorite line with Mark, well, I assume I'll have to take showers with him, but that's true of any job. Oh, I hope I don't have to do that at my new job.
Well, it's true of any job.
What'd you think of Rachel this season?
Well, getting cheated on is no fun, especially when the other person doesn't take their part of the responsibility.
Yeah.
But Rachel never really took her responsibility for her part either. I mean, dating Mark afterwards was a real bad move.
Yeah.
But we don't always know the bad moves when we make them, and neither does Rachel. And her Bonnie freak out is funny and weird, and I just wonder who Ross is going to pick next.
Whose bedroom did he go into?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Rachel. She has a lot of downs this season.
Yeah.
She quits her job. She meets Mark. She gets a really good job she likes, which is great. But then Ross has to push.
Right.
They take a break, and she cannot forgive him.
Yeah.
But later really wants to when he meets Bonnie.
Mm-hmm.
She breaks up with him because she was mad, not because she stopped loving him. communication between the two would have solved a lot, but then that would not have been really fun to watch.
No, it's better to have bad communication in a TV show.
Right. For sure.
Faux show.
All right, we're going to take another quick break. We'll be right back.
Yep. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. In tonight's first bout, we have the creator of Moss 865, Pete Becker.
Every office in the world uses that program.
Yeah, we even use it here in the UFC offices, Joe.
Don't I know it?
But today, Mr. Becker's up against Vlad the Impaler, coming to us from Belarus, where he fled prosecution involving war crimes.
And we're happy to have him. So far, Vlad has remained undefeated here in the U.S., winning 14 matches.
Mm-hmm.
3 of his opponents have survived and are trying to pursue legal action to prevent Vlad from continuing to fight here.
And he's not the only one with legal troubles. Pete Becker's father is trying to have him declared unfit so that he stops wasting his fortune on UFC fighting. This after Mr. Becker had to buy the UFC league in order to change the rules to allow him to continue to lose at an astonishing rate. And his business partners now have him blocked from his own company.
Okay, Adam, the fighters have entered the ring. Mr. Becker's last fight lasted a mere 20 seconds. Let's see if he can go longer tonight.
Okay, here's the bell.
Pete Becker flies out of the corner on the attack and... Oh, the humanity!
That's it. It's over. I assume the cable affiliates have cut away from this gruesome scene. Joe, did that last more than 20 seconds?
I don't know. This was the worst thing I've ever witnessed. I quit.
I understand. None of us will ever be the same, especially Pete Becker. That is, if he's still alive. It's frankly hard to tell from this distance, as there is so very much blood. We're back.
We're back.
So, Joe, final thoughts of
Yeah.
season 3.
What were your final thoughts, Adam?
Well, I learned not that long ago
Mm-hmm.
that people have very aggressive opinions regarding the Ross and Rachel breakup.
Yeah. On some sites on social media, friend sites, they won't even let you talk about the breakup because it causes too much argument. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I don't think that's not very healthy. But I've said it before, I really enjoy it when they're fighting, especially in the next season when they're really just taking jabs at each other every
Right.
chance they get when they're upset. Overall, in the 3rd season of Friends becomes a show that you can consistently count on for comical situations and wit and humor. And this, and going forward, the dips in quality become more and more infrequent. And it becomes a very dependable show for a laugh, which is why you can put it on like almost every day. Because even when the plots aren't that great or the situations are a little weird, there's always funny lines and funny expressions, and it's just great.
Yeah, it's a good... obviously, it's one of my favorite shows. Season 3 was full of turmoil. I can say that word.
Yeah.
Season 3 was full of
Turmoil.
Thank you. Turmoil. No one ends up with anyone at the end, you know? Well, sort of, R&R, but it's short-lived, we will find out. There's a little more of hint to the Chandler and Monica relationship, which I like. I think, even though the writers say and the creators said that they didn't intend for them to get together, I think there's just too much.
The last episode and the first episode of the season, they're kind of testing out the waters, but I think they have the whole 4th season
mapped out.
Yeah. And unless there was a giant wrench thrown into the works, people were like, no way, we don't see them together at all. I think it was from a few episodes ago until now. I think they have figured it out.
Okay. I'm glad Phoebe got to meet some of her family. There were some great guest stars, as always. It's a solid season, but I think season 4 is when it really starts to get fun.
Right.
So what was our sweater vest tracker for the entirety of season 3?
Okay, well, I'm going to start back at the beginning, give everybody a recap.
Okay.
So, Sweater vests in season 1. There were 21 sweater vests in season 1.
Oh my gosh. That's almost one an episode.
Yeah. Season 2, only 6 are worn.
Wow.
In season 3, the predictions that we had, I listened to the other episode.
Okay.
Our prediction was I had lucky number 13.
Yep.
And you predicted 15. And the total was 15. Woo! You win.
It was just a lucky guess.
You sure you didn't cheat? You didn't watch them all do a count? I wouldn't put it past you. No, there's not really a prize, so why would you do that?
I'm bragging rights.
So, the first 3 seasons, we have a total of 73 episodes, and 42 sweater vests were worn by Chandler Muriel Bing.
That is crazy. 42 sweater vests.
So, rounding up, that is a sweater vest of 58% of the time.
The man's chest gets cold. What do you say?
So, predictions for season 4.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm going to go lower this season because it was high, low, medium. I'm going to go 12.
You're going to go 12?
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm going to play the riskier role. Ooh. I'm going to go 17.
Ooh, go a little higher.
Yeah.
All right. You heard it here first. We're counting those sweater vests. For the Maladjusted Tracker, not much fluctuation yet as they only recently introduced it.
Yeah.
But we're all very excited.
We're all very excited, yes.
And before we talk about next week's episode, I need to thank our season 3 fan contributors.
Oh, yeah.
We had so many people reach out to us and send us their thoughts on the episode. Remember, we had Aaron, Emerson, Ellie, and Gray.
Oh, yeah.
They were so cute. The essence of the chair. We had Michelle R., Michelle TB, Terry R., Sandra D., Lucy R., lots of R's.
Arr. They just want me to make that noise.
And of course, the girl kid for her take on Ross's bickerments.
Yes. And
all the voters on the Soul Patch, thank you for contributing. You know season 4 is coming up. So please pick out your favorite episode, write in or record your review, and we'll include it. We already have Michael, Michael W. signed up. Yeah. Michael M. Michael M? Michael W. Ah, shit.
You did it to yourself again. I'm leaving it in there so he can hear all of this. I know the answer. I'm not telling you.
You don't. You don't know the answer.
I do know the answer.
There's so much going on, I forget. I just call him Michael, okay? All right. So what is coming up next week, Adam?
Next week, bonus episode number 2. Ooh. It's like a bonus duty.
Oh, my God.
That's right. 2006 David Schwimmer starring film Big Nothing. We're bringing this movie up even though it's super hard to find. It's not on any streaming service. I had to go to one of those used DVD places to find a copy. But we'll talk about it anyway. The IMDb rating for it is 6.7, which is on the high side for a Schwimmer film.
Oh, no.
Sorry, Dave. I mean, I can only go by what's in front of me. So the IMDb plot is like one line. We read it last week. It's like something weird. But this is off the back of the back of the DVD box.
Right.
Charlie, David Schwimmer, is an ex-teacher turned reluctant call center employee who gets fired on his first day. Distraught and unable to provide for his family, he partners up with Gus, Simon Pegg, an aspiring scam artist, on a seemingly snag-free plan to make some cash. Blackmail Reverend Smalls, a man of the cloth who is frequently turned up in the database of visitors to an illegal adult website.
Oh.
With the help of Gus's ex and one-time pageant queen, the plan moves ahead, but all goes wrong as Reverend Smalls dies thanks to this trio. And that's just the beginning of their troubles.
Oh my gosh. I have no recollection of this movie.
You
whatsoever.
don't?
Not at all.
Like, I remember a couple scenes.
No, I'm going to be so surprised. It also, as you said, stars Simon Pegg, Alice Eve, Natasha McElhone, Mimi Rogers, and John Polito.
Yeah.
He's Gideon from The Crow.
Right, or Giovanni Caspar from Miller's Crossing.
So that should be fun.
Yeah. We're looking forward to that.
Right.
But again, I had to go find it yesterday.
Yeah.
So.
You had to drive somewhere. He's like, I have to drive over to this different city to pick it up. I was like, all right. Probably would have been easier if we just watched Goosebumps. Are you ready for some maladjusted content for this week?
Are we doing that or?
Oh, no, we don't have to. It's so much.
Maladjusted fake out.
Yeah, once season 4 starts, we'll do the maladjusted moments again.
Yep.
This episode's going to be long. The bonus ones always are, so we'll just skip it.
Yeah. So, thanks so much for stumbling across our podcast. If you're enjoying it, please share it with other friends, fans.
Yeah, or maybe rate it and or leave a review.
If you want to contribute your thoughts or reactions for season 4, pick your favorite episode, send us your musings, and we'll share them on the episode. You can also write just to say hello.
Yeah, we want to hear from more of you misfits out there.
Make sure to email us at themaladjustedmisfits@gmail.com.
Yeah, or we're hosted on Buzzsprout, where you can send us fan mail through there. Or if you like to help us with our costs, you can visit our page and click on the donate button. But donate, email, send us fan mail, whatever, and we'll give you a shout out on the show.
Check us out on Facebook and Instagram. You can follow the links in the show notes. The pages are called The One Where We Talk About Friends. Also, don't forget we have a store on TeePublic. If you have a Friends t-shirt that you always wanted, send us your idea.
Yeah. Joe, you ready for a cup of coffee?
Always. It's so cool, man. It's just being with her is so much better than not being with her.